Hi there, it's Jennifer Britton, the host of the Group and Team Coaching Intensive, as well as the author of Effective Group Coaching and From One to Many, Best Practices for Team and Group Coaching. Thanks for joining me for this quick invite video on the November 7th and 8th, 2015 Team and Group Coaching Intensive. It's September and I'm gearing up for welcoming a small group of coaches here to Toronto, Canada for the weekend. This is a road-tested program which takes a deep dive into the related disciplines of group and team coaching. Perhaps you're a coach wanting to boost your toolkit, or maybe you're a coach who's wanting to expand his or her confidence in the area of group coaching. This program is for you. I take the best of the research that we've done in effective group coaching and From One to Many, best practices in team and group coaching, and with a small group of your peers, we take a deeper dive into your questions around what group and team coaching looks like, how it's different from individual coaching, and what some of the best practices are. Over the last 5 years, I've been privileged to run this program a couple of times a year, and the dozens of participants who have joined me, whether it's been here in Toronto or Muskoka or in public programs and private programs organizationally, have really benefited from the robust nature of the learning. The program is 2 days of coach training. It is approved by the ICF for 19 hours of continuing coach education, and the program is ideally geared for coaches. In recent years, however, I've had HR professionals, trainers, facilitators, and leaders say that the program has been of benefit to them. What I've taken is the best of our virtual programs, Group Coaching Essentials, and also the Group Coaching Practicum. The focus in this 2-day process is on giving you content so that you're more able to develop strong programs, market those programs, and implement them successfully, as well as giving you lots and lots of practice. Key element with this 2-day program is also on modeling different approaches. And as we know with coaching, it's not a one-size-fits-all. You'll be exposed to a variety of different approaches, things that I do in my own work with groups and teams, as well as what others do in the realm of group and team coaching. Throughout the 2 days, we really take a wide variety of approaches, everything from individual presentations from coaches, as you can see here on the upper right, through to really mining your learning needs. Each weekend is customized, and that's why I keep the program size small, generally below 8 coaches per weekend. A lot of coaches come in and ask, well, why or why not would I be doing this work? And I think most people leave with a much better idea or a much clearer idea of where they're going within their own practice. Over the course of the 2 days, we cover a wide range of topics. Again, it's grounded in best practices around group and team coaching. So it's going to give you tools, resources, skills, and practice in the 2 related areas. You're going to get a sense of where you are and where your clients are in this whole range of the group program continuum. Are you doing pure coaching? Are you blending coaching with training? How are you integrating this and what your clients want? We're going to be looking at the differences between these related siblings of group and team coaching, and we're going to get into the foundational nature, things like learning styles, group dynamics, how teams develop, what gets in the way. We're going to give you more practice in group facilitation yourself to help you build that further confidence, because this work is not learned by sitting in a chair. It really is learned by getting up, working with groups, working with teams. So throughout the weekend, you'll be engaging in multiple dialogue points and conversations with your peers. I really want to give you an opportunity to have more confidence and skill in design. As much as coaching is really in response to our client needs, there is a dynamic tension in group and team coaching of structure versus flow. So we're going to be looking at what are some things that you can and want to be doing pre-program, in the startup of the program, to really be co-creating or co-designing with your groups and teams things that are going to be beneficial to them. Coaching is all about goal setting as well as accountability. So we are going to be tapping into the 11 core coaching competencies of the ICF, talking about what that looks like in the realm of group and team coaching, and also be looking at practically what are the approaches you can be using to work around goals, to work around accountability, to ensure that people are really engaged and part of the process. Part of the program is also thinking about the entire continuum. So group and team coaching doesn't just start in the time that you are together. There's a lot of things we want to be doing before the program and even after the program to support sustainability and also to be measuring impact. Now, great group and team coaches have a very robust toolbox, and anyone who knows me through my writing or any of my speaking or training knows that I'm really passionate about giving you more tools and resources to help you do your work more effectively with your clients. So we're going to be spending a lot of time as well looking at key exercises, resources. I'll be opening up my toolkits and sharing the work that I've done literally over almost the last 30 years now with groups and teams around the world. As I mentioned earlier, key component of this program is practice, getting you up, getting you facilitating, getting you sparking those group and team coaching conversations. So you will be leading a 20-minute group coaching or team coaching process of your choice, and you'll be getting feedback on that related to the strengths we see, the core coaching competencies, and other suggestions that we would have if you were to be working with a group or a team. Now, designing a great program and implementing it is fantastic, and we need to make sure that we do have groups and teams to work with. So given the nature of the group and the blend, we will be focusing on either marketing and or positioning group and team coaching. I've worked as an internal consultant. I've also, for the last 11 years, worked externally in partnering with organizations. So we'll be looking at some very practical tips around marketing and positioning this work. Again, it's very dependent on who your clients are as well as your strengths. And we'll talk about the wide range of possibilities, but more importantly, give you some opportunity to get more focused on what's going to work best for you and your clients. All of this, all of our work is really adaptable. And so again, we want to be looking at what is needed by the different groups that you work with. How do we adapt your skills for the virtual environment, for corporate engagements, for public programs? I've worked across all of these domains very intensively in the last 11, 12 years of my business, and I want to be sparking that conversation with you and your peers. Now, as we know, coaching is not always smooth, and so we will be spending some time as well looking at tricky issues, growth areas, whether you're a new coach or a very seasoned coach. We are always continuing to develop on our own. So that's the program in a nutshell. I really do hope that you will join us in beautiful Toronto. The program will be held downtown Toronto. You can fly in now to either the Island Airport, which you see at the bottom left, or you can fly into Pearson, and there's now a train which will take you to downtown. Program location will be sent to you when you register. It is at a hotel in downtown Toronto. And again, our program hours are all day Saturday from 8 until 5 and Sunday 8 to 4. Generally, I meet with participants. We go out for a light dinner or a drink after the session just to keep the conversation going. It's an intensive weekend, and I hope that maybe you'll use this as an opportunity to spend some time here in beautiful Toronto. If you can't make it here, a couple of options. Number one, there is limited opportunity for coaches to join us via Skype. We piloted this about a year ago. It has worked for coaches who are really eager to participate, can't make it, and are flexible in working around the challenges that exist with bandwidth issues and the fact that you're not physically going to be in the room with us. So there is space for 1 or 2 virtual participants if you absolutely want to join us, but can't join us in downtown Toronto that weekend of November 7th and 8th. Over the last few years, I've also developed a number and delivered a number of in-house intensives for your team of coaches. So maybe you have a team of coaches. If it's here in Canada, very easy for me to travel to. I can also do virtual deliveries to teams of coaches in other countries. If you're interested in learning more, I hope you'll reach out to me. Email is always best, info@potentialsrealized.com. And of course, you can reach me by phone at 416-996-8326. Like you, I'm a practitioner myself, so phone most times is going to be busy, but send me an email. Let me know a couple of times that you're available, perhaps that week, and we can get a time that works for you. For more information about the team and group coaching intensive, you can visit our website. It is simply groupcoachingintensive.com. When you arrive there, you'll see more information about the program. You'll be able to download a brochure. You'll also be able to register online. There are special rates if you register with a colleague. I also want to make this easy for you, so there are a couple of payment options available there for you as well. It is a really robust program. I know how many dozens of coaches have benefited from this 2-day in-person program over the last 5 years. I hope that you will jump in and join me this fall, November 7th and 8th in downtown Toronto. Please send me your questions, info@potentialsrealized.com. I look forward to being in conversation with you. Take care, and I hope to see you here.